Hey guys, what is up? It is Austin here, bringing you guys another video. Today, I have my first impressions of the Modern Warfare 2 beta. If you guys remember last night, I actually streamed the beta for about an hour. I didn't really go too deep into it. I just played a couple games. Now, this game I'm sharing not because I did insanely well, but we actually made an insane comeback and ended up winning this game of domination. So, I want to talk about a couple things with this beta. Now, I will preface this all by saying this was recorded on PS4. This was played on PS4. So next weekend when the Xbox beta's up, I'll be playing on the Series X, so I'll be able to experience it in a much better light. But a lot of the gameplay stuff I think is still valid whether you're playing on console or PC or whatever, because it's gameplay stuff. It's super serious, and I think we should talk about it. And I know this is weekend one of the beta. Things can be changed, but the game comes out in about a month. And I just think we should talk about it because there's a lot going with this game that I think needs to be talked about. So, first things first, my most important thing I think every year with Call of Duty that I think needs to be touched upon is the maps. The maps of this game are pretty bad. If you guys remember in Modern Warfare 2019, they said they were making safe spaces in their maps, and that results in pretty bad maps. When Modern Warfare 2019 launched, I only liked about 3 maps on launch, maybe. I know I liked Hack in the Yard and I liked Gunrunner. Maybe there was another one. I'm not sure. But with the beta so far, I've only played 3 maps. I don't know if you have another one. One of them is good. The other 2 are horrendous. So the one that's good is what you're seeing gameplay of now. This is Mercado. I really like this map. I think it's a fun map, and it's a smaller map that promotes a lot of movement. And I'm really about this map. Like I'm a fan of this map. But the other 2 maps, we have Farm 18, which I think is just super bad. Basically, if you don't control the middle building, you're going to lose the game no matter what. And then you have Hotel, which Hotel plays horrible in respawn modes. I think it's okay for Search and Destroy. Like, I played a game of Search earlier on it, and it was actually a little fun. But I still am not a big fan of the map. I think it's horrendous for respawns. So with that out of the way, the maps can use a lot of improvement. Hopefully, with the next weekend's beta, we'll get some more maps to try out. And I'm praying that we have like Terminal or High Rise or something when the game comes out. So we have, 1 or 2 good maps that we know are good. And, doors are back, and I hate those, but, it's whatever at this point. There's no use complaining about it. Another thing that I think should be talked about right away is skill-based matchmaking. I mean, I'm not going to spend too much time complaining about it, but it is here, and it's insane in this game. But I think it's not going to change. There's no use complaining about it. Just wanted to point out that it's in the game. So kill streaks is another thing I want to talk about. The kill streaks in this game are actually okay. They're not the greatest in the world, but they're not bad. They're basically like the Modern Warfare 2019 kill streaks. We have a couple new ones, and they're solid. They're not bad. Nothing is amazing, but nothing's horrible. Except I will point out the chopper gunner doesn't move. I don't know if that's a bug. Hopefully that is a bug and they fix that, because if that's intentional, horrible idea. Now, probably the biggest topic of discussion, I'd say, from the beta so far, in my opinion, has been the perk system. At best, it's mid. Like, at the very best, the system is mid, in my opinion. I think overall, it's a bad system. So basically how it works is you make a kind of a strike package, almost like MW3 in a sense. But you start the game with 2 perks, and there's tiers. There's like 1 tier, there's a 2nd tier, and there's a 3rd tier. So on your 1st tier, those are the perks you start the game with, and you only get 2. Your 2nd tier you earn pretty early in the game, and the 3rd tier you earn either mid-game or late game. You really don't earn the 3rd tier early, and obviously all the good ones are in the 3rd tier. Now, some of the perks are broken, like Battle Hardened doesn't work, which I'm not surprised because it didn't work in Modern Warfare 2019. Hopefully they fix that, but I doubt they will, because Infinity Ward never changes intentional designs. They don't admit when they're wrong. And EOD, again, doesn't work. So, that's another perk that doesn't work. Ghost is overpowered again. Remember in Warzone when Raven made a great change, and they said that, Ghost is only going to work when you're moving, like it always did back in the day, and they changed that, and it made Warzone better. Well, Infinity Ward didn't learn anything from that. Ghost still works if you stand still in a corner. So, by late game, you get no one on the radar. And while we're talking about the radar, let's talk about no red dots again. Horrible decision. Now, Charlie Intel said recently on Twitter that they were actually at Infinity Ward playing the game a much earlier build, and red dots were on the map. And they said the game flowed so much better when they brought it up to Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward was shocked and said that it was a bug and that red dots are not supposed to be on the map. So, again, we're going to go another year with no red dots on the map. They have a perk that makes it so the red dots can pop up on the map, but I'm not going to waste a fucking perk slot on that, man. Just make it how it should be. And obviously, Infinity Ward's not going to listen to any of that. If you guys remember on Twitter a couple years ago, I politely asked Joe Seacott to get the classic radar back, and he blocked me. So, the Modern Warfare developers aren't really good at taking criticism, in my opinion. But, the radar should be... It should have red dots on it. This isn't even a debate. Remember in Cold War, we had a regular working red dot, and Cold War was a much better game, in my opinion, multiplayer-wise, than Modern Warfare 2019. Now, I have been ragging on the beta a lot, but I will talk about the things I like. I like the gunplay. It's pretty solid. I like it. Even on PS4, surprisingly, the graphics are pretty solid. I like Mercado again. Really fun map. The field upgrade system, I think, is fine, although one thing I do need to mention and complain about, Dead Silence is not a perk yet again. I don't know why we did this. Cold War and fucking Vanguard had Dead Silence as a perk. I mean, Dead Silence in Vanguard was a field upgrade, and you had Ninja. So, I just don't understand why they won't do this. They're promoting camping, and I know they said they're trying to make a play style for all players. They're fucking lying through their teeth, because they're not. And I just don't understand why. Dead Silence being in the game doesn't ruin the game. If you guys remember, Dead Silence doesn't make your footsteps completely silent. It just quiets them down. The footsteps in this game are insanely loud. It's mind-blowing. They're louder than they were in Modern Warfare 2019. Do I expect them to change? No, because they never change anything. They never listen to the community at Infinity Ward. So it's scary, man. There's a lot in this game that really worries me. And what sucks is that there are some times when this game is legitimately fun. Mercado, you get a good game Mercado going, domination on Mercado, like this game. I had a lot of fun in this game. There's no time limit in domination, so you have games that just go all the way to the score, and they don't end early. And I think Infinity Ward did that intentionally. But in this, we were down over 100 something to 15 or some shit like that. We come back and win this game because there's no time limit. And I had a lot of fun in this match. I quieted down the audio because in game, we were talking and stuff like that, and I muted mics. But the game chat, we were all having fun, making this comeback, and my game lagged out here trying to launch up a kill streak. I guess that's just because it's on last gen. But I'm very eager to see what they change in weekend 2 of the beta. The level cap's going to be risen up. We'll be able to use Dead Silence, even though there's an exploit to use it now. And there is a map where you can glitch out of the map and kill everybody that's in the map. So there's already glitches running rampant in this game. This game is it's weird to me. I see this going down a very similar path to Modern Warfare 2019. I think it'll be very popular on launch, and I think it's going to die 3 months in. Warzone 2 is going to be what everyone plays, in my opinion. I'm trying to come up with more positives because there is some good in this beta. They added portable radars back, and that was an interesting choice, but I'm fine with it. I don't think portable radars are broken. I think it actually kind of helps you fight against people that are camping in corners a little bit, but it also can be abused by campers. And I swear there's some Warzone field upgrades that are in multiplayer. There's a loadout drop in multiplayer. I don't understand the use of that. And second chance in multiplayer, you get knocked, like in Warzone. You don't get a pistol. And I'm fine they don't get a pistol, but it seems like it's just something from Warzone they put in multiplayer. So not a huge fan of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my first impressions. Overall, I'd give the game probably a 5.5 to 6 out of 10 right now. Hopefully it goes up. Obviously, there's a lot more to be seen at launch. I did put down a $5 pre-order on my Series X, so I could play the beta next week on the Series X, which, by the way, my girlfriend's amazing and got me a Series X early. So shout-outs to her. Shout-outs to everyone that's been watching the channel and been subscribing recently. It means the world. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm on the road to 700 subscribers. Let me know what you think about the Modern Warfare 2 beta down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are my criticisms warranted, or do you disagree with them? But anyways, that's the end of the video. I will see you guys next time. This is Austin, and I'm out. Peace, guys.